how it happened. Is that what happened? And your anxiety might be high or it might be low. And these are the way, these are the ways when we talk to you about what is happening. We are telling you honestly that this is what is happening based on the information we have, visual and audio. You place yourself at the spot where the incident is taking place, and you see that these are human beings, innocent human beings that are being persecuted for nothing, for having committed no offense, just because they are Biafrans. And the people responsible are intruders, people that have no relationship, nothing whatsoever. In the vicinity, you find them, and they're there causing mayhem. Why is it that when they attack us, it is something I want our people to assimilate. I want our people to take it in very, very well. Somebody comes to you, attacks you, attack your family, attack your village, butcher you, and drive you away. This is your village. This is where you were born. This is where your ancestors come from. And somebody from the Sahel region, not from Owerri, not from Nkalago, not even from Abeokuta, not even from Benin, not even from Asaba, somebody from nowhere, a place you've never been, a place you've never known, will come and descend on your village and butcher people. What's the commonality? What is it that holds you all together? Because somebody somewhere decided to mold all of you, put you all together with no common interest, and you accept it. You accepted it, even knowing fully well that they mean no good for you. You still accept. I think that is a mark of foolishness and lack of maturity, common sense of reasoning. When we come to the point of where you want somebody to solve the solution, if somebody comes out to solve the solution, what do? You back the person. You support the person. You give all your strength and all your unflinching support to ensure that you eradicate the danger wherever it comes from. That is called leadership. And it's not just leadership, it comes from foresight. Somebody that can see, analyze, and say, this is what is happening. And my question is, where do we come from? And who are our friends and neighbors? Definitely not somebody from Oduduwa. Definitely not somebody from Arewa. Definitely not somebody from Middle Belt. I'm saying in terms of, or in the absence of British intrusion, in the absence of British meddling, in the absence of British creation, you'll be seeing Yoruba person afar. You'll be seeing Middle Belt somebody from afar. You will see somebody from Arewa, from afar. You might not even know somebody from Arewa. You might be able to know somebody from Middle Belt and Oduduwa. But that of Arewa, probability 0 or 2%. From 0 to 2%. And we wouldn't be going through this. You know somebody from Oduduwa, it would be through bilateral cooperation. You respect them for who they are. You respect their culture. You respect their religious belief. You respect their values. When you're getting in there, you know that you are going to come in there as a visitor, as a friend, as somebody that has a reason to be there. Mutual understanding, mutual respect. But for you to deceive people, telling them that they are brothers, that they are one, when there is nothing in common, nothing linking them, you are deceiving them. And you know that they have nothing in common. In every aspect of life, nothing in common. And you are pushing them together. And then they are at loggerheads with one another. And you continue to force them. Are these people not matured to be able to decide that, hey, these people telling us what to do don't have our interest in mind? If they do, they wouldn't be forcing you to do things that are detrimental to your survival, things that are inhibiting the future progress of you, your family, your village, your town, and your society. You are doing this to please somebody from thousands of miles away that see you as nobody. I'm saying this for you to understand yourself. I'm saying this to you to make self-evaluation. And we have tried to condition ourselves unbearably. Lying to ourselves, deceiving ourselves, living in an uncomfortable environment just to fulfill the imposition of belonging dumped on you by Britain, by Europeans. I try to make a sort of argument. This is 2022. For the people that are being ruled, for the agents of the rulers, for the rulers who are agents of the colonizers, what is your gain? Why will you allow yourself to be a tool of suppression? Who are you suppressing? Your own people. I question you. Can you comfortably get up and go and tell Britain, go back to European Union? Try it. Britain had Brexit and they had referendum. Did any African leader tell Britain, you cannot make that proposal? You cannot try to leave the European Union because your living there will affect us. If you leave them, it will affect us. Did anybody make that known to them? No. Every African president kept quiet. But they are the ones that will call you. They are the ones that will summon you. Come here, like a boy, a housemaid. You say something came up and you dress up, put on your long tie, take your portfolio with you and hop into the next available flight. You are going to answer the call of your colonial master. What do you get? They will give you instructions, what they want you to do, how they would like you to quell the resistance from your people, how they like you to quell the uprising, how they like you to quell those that are advocating for something nice. And they will charge you to carry it out. And you acquiesce. Yes. You listen, take the instruction and come back. And then you unleash your army and your police. And you pick up the phone. If it's a minister, you say, Minister, I've done the job. I say, yes, boy. I know you can do it. That is at the cost, at the expense of your people, their freedom, their well-being, and their belief. And you answer the call. You're not telling them there is resentment because things are not going well. They are killing people. There's no reason for us to be there. They say, do what we've asked you to do. And you succumb. You cannot say, no, I cannot do it. The interest of my people comes first. As you are instructing me, charging me to quell the unrest, to suppress the people's voice, it would be my priority to ask you, what do you think about us? What do you think about us? If people are not satisfied with the program you've put in, if people are not happy with their with their surroundings, economic upheaval, they have the resources, they don't know where the money is going, and they are tired. Why will I be the one to suppress their speech? No, they will not ask. They will go, come back, and carry out the charge entrusted in them. What do? They will speak the grammar on top of it and tell you why they will destroy you. How authoritarian philosophy has taken over their way of thinking. And they become bullies instead of leaders. Our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, carried out all the jobs a leader should carry out. Did people give him a chance? No. When all was good, they say, we are behind you, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the same people telling you that they are behind Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are the same people that cannot withstand temptation. They are the same people that cannot withstand greed. They are the same people that cannot see money and ignore it and say, my freedom comes first before money. No. In the case of these people, money comes first before survival as a human being. Money comes first Before salvation, money comes first. Before you start thinking that you are a human being. Before you start realizing that there are jobs to be done that you have not carried out. And you lie to yourself. And you jeopardize the lives of other people. Because there is money involved. Where do we go from here? You are behind our leader. I was telling you about visual and audio. I wanted you to think about audio and visual. Where it will be very nice if the visual aspect of it is available. Where if you're walking down the street, you can see it. The memory will live in you, inside of you forever. What people did to other people in the name of Nigeria. And one happens to be on my desk. And I looked at it and I said I wasn't surprised. I wasn't surprised. These are human beings that were sacked from their villages by the Fulanis. They were sacked. What crime did they commit? Nothing. They're just in their home. And some people decided that they want the land. With impunity, they invaded the land. With the impunity, they butchered the people. With impunity, they took over the land. And the owners of the land became refugees. That is your own land. That is the only land you've known. And now, you are a refugee. Why would you be a refugee? Why will you run from your father's land? Why will you run away from your village? What are they doing there? Who brought them there? And why do you have to live with it? Why do you have to support the condition that made you be in that state? You have people that are supposed to protect you. They failed to protect you. Are we supposed to be in this situation? Are we supposed to be in this situation? Absolutely not. But we are. Listen to this man. It's one of us. Listen to him. I saw the video. But you listen through audio.
Ya, Mazi ụtụtụ ọma o. Biko onye na-anụ olu ya bụ obere Mazi Chukwudi Odu. Yeah, but him just send the break voice. Yeah, Mazi ụtụtụ ọma o. Biko onye na-anụ olu ya bụ obere Maazị Chukwudị Odu. Abụ m onye abụọ dị na Ihamufu, Isuzo Local Government, Enugu State. Biko ihe m ji send the break voice a bụ ka o si wee gbasatara ihe na-eme na be anyị Ihamufu, precisely Abọ and Agamede. Ndị Fulani ha chụpụrụ anyị ebe anyị bi n'ugbo, that is our farm settlement, kemgbe arọ gara aga. Ndị niile bi n'ugbo ahụ latakwara n'ụlọ ya biri, mana kemgbe izu ụka na-abụ na ha na-akpa mkpamkpa na be anyị. Ha chụpụgokwa anyị na ụlọ be anyị, onwezikwa onye nọ n'ụlọ be anyị, nke mere ụbọchị ụka gara aga. O mere na around 6 nke ụtụtụ. Ha du n'igwe, ha buru ezigbo ibu wee bịa na Abọ. Nwa na-ekwu okwu a, ihe niile mere na Abọ, ma ọ ka o si wee gbasatara ihe na-eme na Abọ, ihe ndị Fulani na-eme na Abọ, o nwere nke m amarọ. Ọsọ eso m na ofu onye na-agate ọgụ, eso m na ofu onye na-alụda ọgụ na be anyị. Ka ụbọchị ụka ha ndị a bịawara, ha kpọọ ezigbote onye dibịa. Ọ bụrụ naanị na ha kpọọ ezigbote onye dibịa, ha bụ ọtụtụ egbe agha abịa. Mgbe anyị na ha kwarịtawara mbọ, ha kwaturu ofu onye anyị ji eje mba, ofu onye agha anyị, mbụ onye Abọ. Ha kwatukwara mmadụ 3 ọzọ na-agakwada agha. O nwekwara ofu onye si Agamede bịara inye
audio. You hearing the incident from somebody's narratives, but I am watching the video. I am seeing the horror, the killings, the decapitation of people's head. Can you imagine slicing people's head, cutting off the head, and you slice the skull with the flesh and the brains gushing out? This is the ugly incident of people that you don't know, of people that are from the aliens, and they are in your community. And these are the people Britain is telling you that they want all of you to fuse together to be one since 1914. We are 2022 going to 2023. The same hatred, the same killings continue, and the same Britain who cannot even defend their own so-called citizen. They say they are British citizens by naturalization. They cannot even defend them. They cannot even offer them equal right as white people. If they can deceive you by telling you you are their citizen, and at the same time they are betraying you, they are letting you down, they are making it possible for your enemies to kill you through religious belief and otherwise, of what good are they to you? And why will you continue to listen to them? And these are the people that will charge you to carry out mayhem on your people. And you do it. Where will somebody from Britain summon you to come to London and charge you to put the lives of your people in danger? And you agree? Why not charge them? Why not chastise them? Why not ask them what their business is in your village? Why not ask them what their business is in your land, when they cannot defend you, but rather pose danger to your existence? Is it because you're inferior? Or is it because you're not man enough? I will make one common mistake. I am an elder. You are elder by numbers. You are not elder by common sense. We try to respect the elderly because we believe they have the knowledge. They can have the knowledge, but there are things they are incapable of doing. When they are politically and internationally deficient, their role should have nothing to do with politics or international affairs. Their role should be strictly village and town building, not international. And why do they allow themselves to be used? They let Britain trickle down to their palace and use them to achieve their goal. And why will you accept the visit of somebody that doesn't like you? There the theory of inferiority complex emanates, shows itself. They are lucky I wasn't one of the Igwes. They are lucky I'm not one of the obese they are visiting. I will venomously charge them that they will never remember, or even in the dream, to think of coming to Biafra land to charge anybody. They are lucky. I don't care who they think they are. You are an elderly. You want respect. You want to be listened to. Why will we listen to you when you're there watching the decapitation, the killings in your villages you are in charge of? The pastors and the reverend fathers, you are there and you're watching the killings of people in your village that make up your congregation. And when you come on Sunday, you say, God bless Nigeria. The same evil country that is killing your people. Is it common sense? Is it wisdom from old age? What will you call it? That you cannot stand and condemn evil. The Pope is an example. Archbishop Arinze, an example. When our people fail to carry out their responsibility, something is amiss, something is wrong. IPOB approached Arinze in Italy and told him, this is what is happening to your people. What did he tell them? Through audio, through video, You had Archbishop Arinze telling you, or Cardinal Arinze, whatever his post, he's top notch. He told you, fathers and Roman Catholic fathers don't involve themselves in politics. Pope John Paul was Lekwalese. He was a union leader. He left, and one of them became a pope. And they used that Pope John Paul, to carry their foreign business. And now this Pope Francis, through Arinze. What did Arinze tell you? We don't involve, we cannot talk about Biafra. We cannot talk about you. What did the Pope do? The Pope, this past week, someone that you African blackhead should contribute money for Ukraine. But he's the same one. Viva Biafra! But you're black. You never heard from him again. Despite the fact that we have visited him, we have tabled our complaint. Your own black priest will not support you, but the white priest will support the white priest. And we are carrying cross and Bible from North Pole to South Pole. Maria Denso, onye nke Chukwu. Unless you are born again Christian Association, and they continue to mow all of you down. Your community no longer in existence. Even you, the church leaders, you've been kidnapped. They have no respect for you. And you failed to wake up. You are facing religious war. You fail to understand it, because your people, those that have religiously bound you from foreign countries, Roman Catholic and Anglican, the two culprits, we have failed to question them. We have failed to charge them to change their ways. And when you say some people get offended, you can get offended, you can get angry, then what are you going to do? At the end of the day, the truth is there. At the end of the day, you are dumb. At the end of the day, you have not questioned your priest according to your hierarchy. At the end of the day, you are the victim. At the end of the day, you will be finished. And at the end of the day, there will be no Anglican. There will be no Roman Catholic. I know somebody sitting there will tell me it will never happen. It is happening. When religion cannot save you, when religion can be used to exterminate your life, then question it. It is people that are living that perform religious fulfillment. Dead people don't. The Chinese, do they have religious belief? No. Are they still living? Yes. Are they progressing? Yes. More than you that carry the Bible from morning till night. You that can brand yourself born again. And you see the enemy coming towards you with knife, you're saying, oh, brother Jesus, blood of Jesus. Who is the most foolish person? You. Because your brain have been indoctrinated to the state of stupor. If you are an elderly, if you have common sense, based on your age, why are you bowing to Macron, who is in his 40s, summoning you to Paris, and you go? Who are you to run to London, to Boris Johnson, to the Indian that is now the Prime Minister, and to the Parliament? What's their age? And they will summon you, go, they tell you this is what we want to do. Yes, you agree, and you come back and implement it. They charge you. And that way I use the word charge. It is an instruction that carries weight, an obligation you must fulfill. Charge. And you foolishly come back, and you're running from north to south, south to north. And then you have the lady, they are telling you, Katrina Long, angel of death, British consular, arranging, preparing for your death, and carries out instruction to your house. You agree. The most recent letdown of Ndibo is the activities of the Igwes to a Fulani man, not even a British. We have descended so low that we have lost control of who we are and what we are and what we believe in. You have an Igwe. Why is he an Igwe? Who made him an Igwe? You have an Eze. Who made him an Eze? Why did he become an Eze? You have a thief, self-branded thief, that's supposed to be a chief. Who made him a chief? All of them are thieves, because they have let themselves to be used. And when a Fulani man summons them, they run. This is somebody, when you call him, based on the fact that he is your Igwe, you cannot even have the guts to go and call him, Igwe, come to my house. Who are you to tell Igwe to come to your house? But the Fulani man will come from Daura and call you Igwe, and you go. You don't see the letdown. You don't see the deification of the throne. You have not charged your Igwe to give an account of that blunder. And you're telling me that you command respect. Not outside your village, because even in your village you don't have control. Then why are you an Igwe? Why are you there? They bamboozle you around, and you shamelessly bond with them. You shamelessly help them carry out their atrocious policies. A Hamofu is bleeding. A Hamofu is crying. Enugu is in pain. Enugu, you have betrayed yourselves, and you have been betrayed by those you think have come to help you. Where do we go from here? Are the people of Enugu going to carry this burden by themselves? No. They need help. They need help. As far as you're from Biafra land, people of Enugu need your help. What's happening in Ehamof? What's happening in Enugu? It's happening elsewhere. Calabar. Imo. Abia. Delta. Iguacha. Ebonyi. You continue to list them. Have you had any of them rise up and say, why Biafra land? Nobody's talking. The cowards in position, calling themselves governors, are not talking. The senators are not talking. The House reps are not talking. Not to talk of the local. They have all deserted the village that makes up the local government authority area. But they are telling you to come and hold an election. And we are telling you, we don't, excuse me, we don't give a damn about the election. We will continue to tell you, referendum is the order of the day. Referendum is what we want. Let people decide. Oduduwa. Now you see me, now you don't. They're out again. This time stronger than before. You've had them. You saw it. You saw what they did yesterday. Were they shot at? No. Even if in Biafra land, don't go, they will kill you. Why will they kill you? If you stand as a government agent, appointed official, and say, I'm going to protect my people, nobody will kill you. If you say no, but you have a baggage or baggages that you don't want to be weighed, because if you weigh those luggages, it will amount to some money from your pocket. So you don't want the luggage exposed. Therefore, whatever they tell you, that's what you'll do. It is only in Igbo land. The Oduduwas are talking. Nobody shot at them. Oduduwas will live first. With what I see, you're going to be honest to yourself. They will be the first to exit that evil country, Nigeria. Does it surprise you? No, come to us, you will see all kind of argument. You're going to be seeing 100 Mazi Nakanos, Nnamdi Kanu. And you will see thousands of people that want the position. You will see those that tell you they are more intelligent than Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You see those that they can tell you that they can be able to carry the message back to the international community, but they have been there until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu came up. They have not done the job. The job of our people is there. Who is going to do the job? Not me. Who is going to do the job? I don't know. Why are we here? what do you know? Let those that know do it. This is our people. You have the DOS. You have the HOD. This is an established board that you have no business meddling in. That your people are standing to the talking is because of IPOB and DOS. Have you thanked him? Have you been so grateful? Other than to say it and show no sign that you are committed. Hamadika Koginazo. And when Hamadika turns his back, nobody is there. He turned his back to see those that are behind him. Our leader, they have deserted you. As you predicted, you will not disappoint us, but we will disappoint you. Yes, Ahmadike. We betrayed you. We disappointed you. Those that pretended are just pretenders, not committers. They cannot commit. They are, now you see me, now you don't. Ufere. More. They come to you, they disappear. You don't know how. You don't know when. You don't know where they went to. You listen to live broadcast from Radio Biafra USA. As we continue, we relay a message. We will continue to relay it so that our people will wake up. For the length of time we have used to call your attention to our problem, you should have also used it wisely to know what to do and when to do it. Let us continue. Let us be steadfast. Let us be very strong. These are the things that when we open our mouth to call on our people, we must ensure that our people are understanding. How can we get video to people in Biafra land for them to see what is happening next door? If they see it, that will make them understand what IPOB stands for, what DOS, HOD, and ESN stands for. It will never happen. It is happening. It is happening. The body of Biafrans lined up. Corpses rotting away. Men, full-fledged childbearing women, naked and slaughtered. Children wasted. How in the world can you be around these people? How in the world can you say you're a pastor, you're a reverend father, you are church head, and you cannot condemn? You cannot go to your senders, you cannot go up the stream to charge these people to be honest to themselves. If they are not honest, you are not honest. If they are not straightforward, you are not straightforward, because you are their representative. You are grown, you are matured, you can stand, you can speak, and you can challenge the evil ways. Why not challenge? And why not question? We are watching you. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi is still in detention. I'm not talking about Britain. I'm talking about you, the pastor. I'm talking about you, the reverend father. I'm talking about you, the archbishop, the whatever, the cardinal. Why are you people cowards? The Igwes, the House of Reps, the senators, the judiciary. You have been charged to kill your people. You help finish the existence of Ndibo, the Igbo race. That is what it's amounting to. After seeing the gruesome activity in a harmful, it will never happen. It is happening. Where are the men in a harmful? They are gone. They are gone. They are no longer there. Systematically, they are being eliminated. Uzodema, Ugwani, the one that ran to the US. You name them, all the governors. They have descended on Biafran men, castrated them, killed them, and harvested their organs. Now, the Fulanis are entering the villages with impunity. The pastors failed to speak. The same churches that told you you cannot marry a Roman Catholic because you're Anglican. You cannot marry an Anglican because you are Roman Catholic or Sabbath. But they are busy marrying, not consulting anybody. They bring it to you and you believe them. I am disappointed. I am disappointed. Your only voice. Your only voice. You cannot speak. You cannot defend your people. Your only voice. You cannot even fight to have him freed. You cannot charge. You cannot demand. You keep quiet. but not for the respect for the dead, but not for the respect for the relatives of those that were wasted. I would have said, leave those corpses there and let the world come and see. Leave those corpses there for the Reverend Fathers and the Anglican bishops and the Seventh-day Adventists and the churches of fire and mountain and the Holy Ghost fires, who cannot be able to blow up a stick of match, for them to go and see the carnage coming out from a harmful. That is Biafra land, not Boronu. Stop fooling yourself. It will never happen. It is happening. We are our own people. We are ourselves. You cannot expect somebody to protect you. Protect yourself. Protect yourself. Protect yourselves at all times. They don't want you on this earth. They want you gone from your land, your ancestral land.
And fairness are the best answer to a food and food.
All my place on my sofa. Costa, one shot in the air. Nigeria, Chaka, everything from the Sata. All my place on my sofa. Costa, one shot in the air.
And fairness are the best answer to a food and food. Sometimes you know people keep silent. For some church talk news, criminality and community where they work and fly up and down against you, because why? Silence at times will show acceptance of the criminality and community where you don't even know, commit or choke mouth inside them. For this reason, with the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB and the DOS, headed by Mazi under the command, control and leadership of Mazi Nnamdi, Kanu, they talk and pump and play to the international community, United Nations, European Union, African Union, United Nations Human Rights, Nigeria, the whole world, plus including lovers of freedom, say IPOB and ESN hand, leg, feet, even I, no day for any burning of INEC offices, attacking of politicians and their campaigns, nor follow for any Nigerian election, called selection, as nothing concernable with overload. Now so, nothing concern IPOB and ESN with the zoo election or criminality and him picking them. We say make them play, say, the criminality where they happen for Biafra land. Now the Nigerian politicians put the pot where they boil for fire because of their selfish and inordinate ambition, using some remarks to do their dirty jobs for them. We IPOB under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are whiter than snow. Our only demand and the bus stop when we stand gidigam. Now Nigerian government to release St. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu unconditionally, whom their court found nothing against him and declared him discharged and acquitted. The way Pontius Pilate found nothing against Jesus Christ. Secondly, let them conduct an immediate UNEU, AU supervised referendum with immediate alacrity for Biafrans to decide for themselves where they want to be. Nowhere in the whole wide world where relationship and the marriage now by force. IPOB no there for Nigerian president, no there for election, no there for senior president or any nonsense called Nigerian selection or election. We no go support anybody to vote, and we no go stop anybody to vote. We no get any party, we no get any candidate. Our party na IPOB, our candidate na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our nation na Biafra. As nothing can be compared to total and uncompromised freedom. Our demand is simple: release the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and conduct referendums for us. Now there where we stand gidigam. Remember, a broken bottle has no metabolism at all. This one, na end of discussion. This message now from the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, under the leadership, control and command of St. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They bring una this message.
Everything's scatter. All my place for my supper. Costa, one shot in the air. Nigeria, Jaga. Everything's scatter. All my place for my supper. Costa, one shot in the air. I came to your house. You know, take money, you know, with your wife.
Igbo na-atụ ilu ha si onye gba nkịtị ụwa ya agba. Ebe ekwu mara ọnụ akakwana anụ gburu nwata. Anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị IPOB tozuru oke ịsara ọnụ anyị n'ihe ọbụla gị ma gwa mbụ ụwa ka o si mee. Onye ibi sikwana ka akụwasịwa, onye kwana ka ọ ga-aka njọ. Ọ bụ anyị ka ọ bụ Naijiria ka ọ bụ ndị ekperima. Anyị bụ ụmụafọ ma bụrụkwa ndị nwe ala Biafra, the indigenous people of Biafra, n'okpuru onye ndu anyị, onye ọchịagha anyị, onye nlekọta anyị bụ Mazi Nnamdi Okwuchukwu Kanu dị ya nsọ, na-eme ka o doo mba ụwa Nigeria na ndị hụrụ nwere onwe n'anya n'aka ndị IPOB na ESN esogo n'ịgba ụlọ ọrụ ntụliaka ọbụla ọkụ, ịwakpo ndị ọchịchị maọbụ ịkụsasị ọgbakọ ndị na-egwu ndọrọndọrọ ọchịchị n'ụdị ọbụla. Ọba anyị hapụ ihe dịrị anyị agawa mewe ihe na-enweghị isi. Mbanụ na ahapụ ebe a na-echi eze agawa ebe a na-arụ agwụ. Ọbịa mere udele ji sị kedu ka ya na baba ebe ya kwara isi ya akwa ọ bụ nwaanyị macha mma ya were mkpakara akpa mawanụ uwe a na-eme ya eme ọnụ mara ekwu ha tinye ndị nta akụkọ na-enweghị ụlọ ọrụ kee nọ ntị. Anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị IPOB n'okpuru Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị ya nsọ na-eme ka o doo anya na aka anyị na ụkwụ anyị na ihe niile adịghị na ntụliaka nke Naijiria ha kpọrọ selekshọn. Anyị anọkwanaghị n'igbochi onye ọbụla sị na ya chọrọ ịga eto ịgaga atụọ ma ọkwa na onye sị na ya ịkwado ha ka ha gaga atụọ. Mbanụnụ abịrịka nwa ogbenye ọ bụrụ na ọ hụrụ ya n'anya ọ ga-ala mere ya n'oge ọnwụ. Ọ bụrụ na ahịa ezuwala kemgbe 12 na iwetara ya uru ngwanụ ya bụrụkwanụ na o meela gị baa uru kaga ọkpụkpụ. Ọ dị ndụ ọnwụ ka mma ọ bebe dụọ n'onwe gị ọdụ maka na ụzọ dị mma agaghị aga na abụ ndị mba ụwa UN, EU, United Nations Human Rights, AU na ndị hụrụ nwere onwe n'anya. Nke bụ eziokwu bụ na anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị IPOB ebe anyị kwụ chinchin ma kwụsị ike na ihe anyị chọrọ bụ nke mbụ ka gọọmenti Naijiria n'okpuru ọchịchị Buhari mee ihe ekpere n'ikpe na ezi omume bụ ịtọhapụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị ya nsọ na-enweghị ntụbara aka dịka ụlọikpe ha si ya lawa n'ikpe amaghị ya. Nke abụọ abụrụ haziere ndị Biafra rụfele ya ndụm bụ nke nwa bekee kpọrọ referendum ngwa ngwa na-egbughị oge ka ụmụ Biafra were aka ha kpebie ebe ha chọrọ ịnọ. Onye ọbụla si n'otu anyị dị na Naijiria na ọ dị ya mma maọbụ na Naijiria dị ya mma, biko ọfọm na-agụrụ ya bụ ya dịkwa ka Naijiria. Onye ọbụla jikwanụ aha Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB na ESN na-eme mpụ iji gbaa anyị aha ọjọọ ma anyị une n'ihu, ala Biafra echekwala ya ọzọkwa. Ibu anyị dị mfe, yoku anyị adịghị egbu mgbu. Naanị tọhapụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dịka ụlọikpe kpere ya n'ikpe ma nye anyị ụbọchị referendum nke mba ụwa ga-eji aka ha kirie ma hazie okwu agwụ. Ozi a si n'aka Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB.
We shall continue. Remember that we have other things going. There's fundraising going on in, I think, in Germany or in Europe. It's going on now, so we announced that. Not only that, security. We have continued to mention about security. It is you we are talking to, we are talking about. Security. For that, we have inquiry line. If you need something, you know something from the DOS, the HOD, we have inquiry line. And that number is +61 434 29474. Let me repeat that number. I made a mistake. +61 434 294 745. The inquiry line. +61 434 294 745. That is the first number. The second number is +41 77 906 9681. Those inquiry lines, I will repeat the numbers. +61 434 294745. And the second number is +41 77 906 9681. The use of the inquiry line is when you have things of concern, you call them. We are transparent, and that is where you know the truth. And we tell you it is the truth. It is the truth. I don't mind people that sometimes they come. They frame, and they lie. They lie. Why do they lie? Heaven knows. Heaven knows. You deceive your people. Your life is in danger. And you indulge in deceiving people. I'll open the phone line. +1 484 767 0848. +1 484 767 0848. This is live broadcast from Radio Biafra, USA. Report criminality. Report. We have criminals in our land. Expose them. Make our land holy. A land full of respect. Make it what it used to be. Make the East be the East, the land of the rising sun, the land of respect, the land of wisdom. Omuchukwu okike abịama. We can't ignore who we are. We cannot continue to let people defy our land with spilled blood of the innocent, children, parents, and the elderly. Something is happening in our land. It's either we stop it, or we will ever live to regret our negligence, our inability to be honest to ourselves. Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Good afternoon from here. I am Mazi ALOZIE. I'm calling from Abakaliki in Ebonyi State.
Welcome.
Thank you, sir. I want to use this opportunity to thank you for the good job you're doing for Biafrans. And at the same time, I am asking every man in Biafra land, among these people piloting the affairs of IPOB, does it mean that it is only all these people have been hearing their voice calling Radio Biafra on daily basis that are going to live in Biafra land? Where are our men? Our land is bleeding. Our brothers and sisters are being killed on daily basis. And all our people could do is to be running up and down with their flags and their posters and so-called Sienna buses they shared for the election. It's too bad. It's too hard for me to say. Too difficult for me to talk about. I'm shedding tears as I'm talking to you. Please, I beg our people, our men in Biafra and in diaspora to rise up. Let them rise up. Things are getting out of hand. For how long will they continue to kill us like this? I am ashamed of myself that I go around the Eastern Zone, go to a place like Aba, go to a place like Main Market Onitsha, or go to Enugu, and so many other places. You see men, and I begin to ask myself, does it mean that these people don't listen to Radio Biafra? Does it mean that these people, they don't hear what is happening to our people in a Hamufa and some other places, Imo State and even in Ebonyi here? And everybody is keeping quiet over and over and over again. It's uncalled for. It's too sad, too bad. A bad omen. I plead our people to rise up against these incessant killings in our land. It is high. We cannot keep to fold our hands like this. The other day I was passing through Abakaliki Expressway at the military checkpoint in Nnamdi. What I experienced there is uncalled for. The road safeties are there, the civil defense are behind them, and the military are busy doing their own job. Still on the same road, two cars were snatched at the same day. And it was, as God may have it, it was later recovered within Abakaliki town. You should come to Nnamdi checkpoint and see what people are doing. The military and the so-called road safety are doing the UPP, the Igbos. I am not in a good mood. Let me just stop here and give chance for others to aid their view. Mana Igbo, Tetenonola, I said Igbo, Adano, Silvano, nobody who are called. Thank you and goodbye from here.
Caller, your name and where you calling from?
Yeah, Mazi ALOZIE, good afternoon from here.
No.
Thank you, Mazi ALOZIE. I remain Mazi Emmanuel. I am calling from Paris by the special grace of Chukwukika Biama. I serve indigenous people of Biafra and the Paris Zonal Coordinator. Mazi, although I observe somehow that your voice normally come out more clearly than the phone. When people are talking.
I know about that problem. I know what it is. I can't change it now. I know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. So the reason of my calling this afternoon is to also to contribute on what you just said and what you have been, saying on telling our people. Mazi, if you look at now what is going on in our land, in Biafra land particularly, and in extent Nigeria, you found out this very criminal silence, this very criminal agreement that ZU and the so-called Biafran politicians are having is as a result of for IPOB not for them not to agree that IPOB has been right and that Nnamdi Kanu has been right, or that is in them. When you watch, you remember the time during the election of Anambra State between Obiano and I forgot the other candidate. For them not to give the credit to the IPOB and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they now agreed on themselves. Nobody sue anybody to court. Nobody did anything, and they agreed on themselves. And you come again to Enugu. You found out that Mazi Chinasangolo have said it. You found out that the so-called governor here, for the world not to hear what has been happening in our land, especially in Ehamufu, he has been paying heavy money to the journalists for them not to air out what foreigners, what Fulanis are doing or committing in our land, so that our people will not wake up, will not retaliate. What I want to tell our people this afternoon is this. If you keep on whooping on all these governors, if you keep on whooping on the so-called Obi, who person who is aspiring to become so-called zoo president, his own people are being massacred. He's not talking. He's not saying any word. That he will not say it so that they will not label him an IPOB member. So I am asking him, so in the zoo law, is there any law that authorize military and the so-called governors and the Edubago to be massacring citizens? Let us remove the issue of Biafra. Let us remove the issue of Mazi Nnamdi. So in their own law, is it authorized for the government forces to be going house to house, killing innocent people? Is it authorized? So, Mazi, if our people keep on keeping silent, these people will silently kill us. That is massacre everybody. They don't care. For Biafra, for we not to have for them not to give us say Nnamdi Kanu has been saying this, they will in the name of that keep their criminal silent and be massacring our people. That is why I am very, very angry to our people who are still, their house is on fire. They are busy, jubilating, celebrating their so-called Christmas, that I don't know what they are benefiting from it. These people mean no good to us, and we should know that. The earlier our people rise up to know that those people they plant there, they are not part of us. They are bearing Igbo names, but those people are not part of us. The earlier they know that, the better for them. I want to tell our leader that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has said it, but not all of us, because we know already. We know what is going on, and we are not going to disappoint our leader. Thank you very much, Mazi ALOZIE. Let me drop it from here. Thank you.
Thank you. It is something that when we look at it, we feel it's nothing, but it is something. How can people watch as other people go from house to house and murder people? How can that happen? That you have people that have nothing in common with the village in question. You come from Daura, from the Sahel region, and you enter a village with impunity. You start to massacre the inhabitants of that area, and nobody's talking. Okay, let's say we are keeping quiet. Are you keeping quiet that you don't have the army? The army is the perpetrator of the atrocities. They are not innocent. They are guilty. They are the ones sponsoring it. You're talking about the police. The same people. All of them Fulanis. With their DPOs and police chiefs. All of them Fulanis. presiding over you, over your village, over your towns. Where are your own people in the force? You can't tell me you don't have Biafrans in the force. Where's their presence? Why are they not there? Have you heard from your son that they listed in the Nigerian Army or Air Force or Navy, road safety? Have you heard from them? They have systematically killed many of them. And what kind of security agent are you that you watch your village being destroyed by invaders? Did you ask them why they are killing your people? Let's say you are in the force. I don't think you have the guts to do it, but the Fulani man will. They will. Is that a cause or what? Give an instruction to the Fulani man to kill his own brother. He will not do it. Let it be a command that comes from Igbo man. He will tell you want to finish the Fulani people. Common job assignment. They're in control. Give it to an Igbo man, then he offers employment to another Igbo person. Hell will break loose. Why give the job to an Igbo man? Is it only Igbo people? You give to a Yoruba man, he plus and oh, you want to finish us. You want to finish us. Call her your name and where you calling from.
I'm from Omawa, or the province Biafra.
Welcome.
And that I'm coming from about province Biafra land. Biafra all over the world. You just go to that. All of us have seen the clay together as a plate. They are chasing us from our land. And then I have said it. All our people in Nigerian soldiers and Nigerian Navy and Nigerian police. Where are your people? We are not we are good. We want to stay in our land and let America take their place. As the children of Scotland down, as the whole world knows who we are. I can't walk to you. I want to get to the other side. I decided that people take the one of Scotland. Young question decided that we could do their own court. And that's how we do it. I also go up to Kushak, but Scotland and the nigga like decided that people. I want to go time. However, before the United Nations decided that the other place will be there, from self-determination to decide that we said. And we did here. Now, when we did, and the other teacher, the scripture says in there, that place 1 Chronicles chapter 18, from verse 1 to 1 Chronicles chapter 18, from verse 1 to 8. David's military victory. I am going to get saying. We shut the whole world down. We are born for this, and we are here to make sure that the children of this landlord of this world is treated like this. We couldn't get that damage. But we're not able to get one. This is a hotel. Now, I know we didn't want to do it. I want to decide what is the meaning. Second Chronicles chapter 34, from verse 1 to 8. King Josiah of Judah. Verse 21, and then the Second Chronicles chapter 22, and then the verse 21, and then Second Chronicles chapter 34. God goes so to quote Kadiama for me. I will say Josiah. I don't know how to die over. Because Father, we don't get our life back. It's not quite cheap. Because I went and I have one strength. I just said, no, that's when I belong to this God that owns it. So we are the children of God. Not that I know that. You tell this third point here, dead damage, eh? Don't think it's a normal say that's right. More than the king. I don't know the house is so much. All I get is never speak. Now, them be the people where they hold you people. Where is the path? They go hold you. And they touch you. You know the police go hold you because of people are the king. Not lie. The boy they start to say they don't vacate for them, they know them for the ability, they don't prepare for them. Now because they never kill you for the back. And they don't know where to touch me when they say people with terrorists. You know what they touch to keep me here? Get to that again, but I can't do it. But then I was in Panoka. I don't know what I get. I tell you, you can't tell me. Oh, man. I got to do what's tonight. I want to go. But I didn't tell her to not have that because I can't support me. Say, Manani, don't look at the because you're attacking. You see this election. You have to play things not like you. You have to discuss. We have to make me like on the paper. But then you get alone, I don't know the thing. That's something. What do you have to do? Everybody can know. I don't want to have more about this. I don't know that's another person I want here. Sometimes they don't quite come there. I come out, you don't pick out the more gum. What do you like? Not like what? Then you do that, I'm not going to shine. That's also, and then you can't have to tell us that I want to I don't know what they're going to do. I can't just put that up to say. I thought that's how to sit and everything together. I didn't know we had to find somebody. I thought I don't know this. I make enough fire. I can't enough for more half the time. I can move from America. I have to move the world. I'm going to long time that I'm come possible. I'm back up. I can't move the poor man. I get the nine and 10 years below Nnamdi. Like, sorry. No. I'm
Thank you. Mazi. The call number is +1 484 767 0848. Let's see. When we look at the issues in question, when we continue to talk to our people, we expect a response, and most of them are responding. It is no longer business as usual, as you know. Use your eyes and scout your environment. See who is doing what. Why are they there? These are the questions you'll be asking. And then our people should be coming together. And when you have the Igwes, the Ezes, and all whatnot that are charged to protect you and they are not doing their job, it is your obligation to encounter them. Ask them why they are not doing what they are supposed to do. Ask them why they are there and watching their people being killed. This is your job. You just can't continue to keep quiet, because when you say you're Igwe, you have sworn to take care of your people and you're not doing that. Why are you not doing it? Most of you are compromised. Why are you compromised? If you're compromised, why will you continue to be there? If you're compromised, then you vacate because you cannot be effective. You cannot do what you're supposed to do. That is the issue. Our people, we have a big job to do, and you are part and parcel of the working class. Look at the ants. Look at the termite. See what happens when you go to the termite. Knock off a part of the termite hill. See what happens. Just a part of it. They will all come out to inspect. Look for the intruder. Search around. Attack if need be. If need not be, their job is to rebuild. And that same day, that same hour, that same few minutes, you start seeing the workers coming, rebuilding what have been destroyed. Do that has been assigned to you. Do that which you know you are capable of doing. And we will all be all right. Just give me a second. So that's what we are talking about. The call number is +14847670848. There are some like when you listen to other people, not just listening to them. See what they are doing. See how they are protecting their communities. Don't you think you are capable of doing the same thing they are doing? You are. It is your obligation. Call her your name and where you calling from.
Good afternoon.
Good morning from here. Welcome.
I remember from my location.
Go.
I have a lot of problems.
Go ahead.
I tell you, people are feeling less concerned, careless about this thing. This very issue is a serious issue that everybody is supposed to rise up. People are just keeping, being less concerned. How can we allow this kind of thing to be happening in our land? This is not supposed to be happening in our land. But now, what I was thinking now, these Fulanis that's coming to cause work in our land, they have something like where they are coming from. This is where I think this is very important. And does these people have something in our booth? Where is this coming out from? And they come out go back there. This will must find out what is how they how their movement is. If the every community should take care of their every community should take care of their bush. So they will make sure not in any of our bushes. So we can know where they are coming out from. That is very important. And already we have bound in our bushes and our people, every community. If you people see Fulani people with cow, the time, all suppose even for the guest. No canoe, no people. When they look for their maybe they're from Jerusalem. And this time, another person moves to Jerusalem. All of them will go back. Must be strategic. Because you can't allow this kind of thing to happen. It's not place. You can't allow people to come into your hand to kill you in your house. Where do you want to go? Where do you want to where? Are we not? Is this our land? Our land look like it or not?
And our elite, especially the senators and the speakers of the House of Representatives. Why is it possible they allow when they roll up the name of service shift? How come they allow this thing to, how come when they roll up the name of service shift and they have saying what they call, how come they allow that to happen? How come they allow this country to continue to exist if this social thing? How do you allow someone to take over every control of every security in this country? And these people are there. They are representing you to take fools. You are representing your father and your mother idiots everywhere. You can't challenge the I am able to see the president and they hand over the whole position to Igbo. What do you think happened that day? What happened that day? Why happened so stupid? Cowards. If you know you are not up to be, if you know that you are up to, you step down after that. Don't protest any election. You step down. Don't go to them and go kill a woman or a woman. Look at Israel. The day Israel was clear. Is it 1947 or 1948? The same day, the clear war against Israel. And what happened? Only about 6 countries attack Israel. Same day. And every Israel became a soldier. All of them, and it was both men and women. Everybody becomes soldiers. They fight to keep their country. Till today, you see, that's why they are the most intelligent. They have the most intelligent service for war. In fact, they take information. What's the mission? To make sure that Holocaust will not happen again. That's why they get information against what Saddam Hussein want to do. Yeah, when they are doing ammunition to Israel, they got this mission. And when they finish it, you see, Israel, they send their stuff to go and destroy. They go and destroy that ammunition. To go and destroy it. If not, Israel the one would have wiped Israel. You must protect your country. This is your. You have the obligation to protect your country. If not, you are wrong. Everybody must be at the last. Everybody must have interest to protect our nation. If not, we will all destroy the leadership. But every sense of leadership in our land must stand up. All the leadership, all the Eastern leadership must stand up. All of you must stand up. All of you must stand up. God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you too. Thank you very much. The call number is +1 484 0848. It is the reaction we get when people do things. You act like you didn't say it, and you act like it doesn't concern you. What you are doing is that you're empowering them to continue doing what they are doing. That's what it means. If you don't respond, if you don't challenge them, and they say bravo, they will continue to do what they are doing, killing and maiming. And that of a Hamufu was very, very painful. Very, very painful. Probably because it's deep into Biafra land, the heart of Biafra land, just like what is happening in Imo. And what's the distance from a Hamufu to Imo? They are there. They are there. And they tell you to go into the bushes. Now you see why they are fighting ESN and the IPOB and the DOS. You see why. And you see them dropping their trained fighters from the helicopter into the bushes. And they sneak out to attack innocent villagers at night. Doesn't that surprise you? These are people that you're causing around with, that you want to conduct the election. And whatever you think you want to derive from it, heaven knows. It's not the first time most of you are clamoring for election. And you get it, and you get disappointed. How much disappointment will you experience before you say enough is enough? Since 1914. The apex, the epitome, the toppest of them all, 2019. Mayhem broke loose. We did not learn. And 2014, everybody was threatened. If it is that the Fulanis don't take control of the government, the blood of baboons will flow. Our people forgot very quickly. Jonathan said not even a drop of blood of a Nigerian is worth my being a president. Man of honor. If you want the president office, take it. Oh yeah, they wanted it very badly. They took it over. Then after that, see what happened. The insecurity became unbearable. It turned around. Obiano was there. What can you say? Ugwani was there. What can you say? Okorocha was there. He killed. Okorocha killed. One, they remove, not take him out, not take him. He will be sympathetic to IPOB. Uzodimma took over. He started systematically implementing Islamic agenda. Somebody presumed to be Igbo man promoting Islamic agenda with the blood of Biafrans. He summoned the Air Force to bomb villages. Very atrocious act that I've never seen anybody practice in the other parts of the world, except Biafra land. These are people that have sworn to protect you. Wike did all the bad things he did in Obibo, heart of Igbo land. Wike massacred a lot of Biafrans. He even denied that they're Igbos. Just a promise to be a vice president, not even a president. Atrocities. Young people wasted for nothing. Are these people you're relying upon to come and direct you? And the most important thing is that even our leader, what did we do to him? We sold him. We ignored him. And those are shouting, knocking and praying, shouting, kicking that he be released. Where are the men? They are gone. You see how easy it is for them to filter your villages and get rid of the young men. You see why they are accusing everybody of being ESN and IPOB. Do you see the reason? Now has the reason sunk in? I hope it has. Anything they do now, they say IPOB is ESN. Everything they do, IPOB ESN. The stumbling block they have experienced. And what's the way to tackle it? Accuse them, blackmail them, and then we are going to achieve our aim. But the surprise thing is that it's not going to happen as they think. It will not happen. That is what we're experiencing. That is what the Fulanis have tried to accomplish. Kill and take over the land. Nothing more, nothing less. Our people in diaspora, we are calling on you. We are calling on you. Biafra land is Biafra land. What are we going to do? Today is the 26th. Today is the 26th. You don't have time. That time you think you have, it's not there. So, some people are still recovering from their journey. Most of people on the road. So, I will save this for another day. We'll be on the air again tomorrow, and Lekima will be on the air with me. So wait for tomorrow. We all must be vigilant. We all must try to do our best. Now you know what is happening. Don't say you don't know. Don't say you were not told. Don't say you've not experienced it. We have experienced everything. We've taken note of everything. Now we'll go to work. Pray for our leader. So I thank all of you, those that listened, and like I said, the little chance I have, I will use it. Prepare for another day. I thank all of you, and have a nice day. Thank all of you. Bye-bye.
This is modern.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and good night to you, great Biafrans, lovers of freedom, our friends and well-wishers, all listeners of Radio Biafra. You are tuned in to Radio Biafra Motherland, coming to you from Johannesburg. This is Mazi Sochima. Mazi Sochima is from Olu province of Biafra land. You are listening to our broadcast this evening, Constructive Argument. Please pay attention. You will learn a lot, trust me. I am in the studio with my teacher, Mazi Ikechukwu Onoha. I want to thank everybody who is tuned in right now. I want to specially thank Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Hamadike Biafra, our leader, and the DOS, our ESN, our gallant men that are preserving our land. I say thank you to every single one of us, every single person that is doing one or two things to ensure that Biafra comes. Biafra will come in our time, and we will praise Ezechukwu Okike Abiama for his wonders. Now let me introduce the host of this program this evening, Mazi Ikechukwu Onoha. Thank you, Mazi Ikechukwu Onoha.
This is Constructive Argument on Radio Biafra with Mazi Ikechukwu Onoha. Bring your argument and we've got the solution. Constructive Argument. We hit below the belt. Radio Biafra. We've got you covered. This is Constructive Argument on Radio Biafra with Mazi Ikechukwu Onoha. Bring your argument and we've got the solution. Constructive Argument. We hit below the belt. Radio Biafra. We've got you covered.
Good evening, great Biafrans, wonderful people and beautiful people. I welcome you once again. It is Radio Biafra, and this is Hello Motherland. Of course, coming to you live and direct this evening, the 15th day of July, the year of our Lord 2022. My name is Mazi Ikechukwu Onoha, as my co-host and my comrade has rightly said. Whether I'm a teacher